Gradeuon a gwesteion a gweichi sefyll ar gyfer yr ymdomaeth academaidd. Graduates and guests, please be upstanding for the academic procession.
Good morning. Right, by the powers vested in me as Pro-Chancellor, I declare this congregation open for the awarding of degrees and diplomas of the University of South Wales. And I invite the Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Pen Galvert, to address the congregation. And please be seated.
Collective celebration individual. Shall we start again? It's my great delight to welcome you on this special day. It's a really special occasion. Formally, it is our academic recognition of your considerable talent and a collective celebration of your individual endeavour. But it is also our opportunity to say thank you to everyone else here who has supported you. Now, parents, family and friends, you may have come here today thinking that your role is to watch the event in a rather relaxed way as they happen on the stage, but you are wrong. You have a job to do yourselves. Your job is to make sure that when our graduates walk across that stage, they are under no illusions about how proud you are of them. You can achieve that aim in a number of ways. You can clap, you can cheer, you can even holler a name, and perhaps, if you're so minded, you can engage in a raucous combination of all three. And we will be very happy to hear it, so long as you do it loudly. So how about a practice? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Well done. I think that counts as an ample sufficiency of noise, and it's good to see that your vocal cords are in decent working order. To our graduates, as graduates of the university, you are the latest learners in a line that goes back to 1841 and has its roots much earlier. Why are we all wearing medieval robes in this very, very hot weather? It's not just because they look fantastic on photographs or Instagram. We're doing it because it shows an unbroken link to our history as scholars at a university. You're wearing a cap, a gown and a hood because you're now part of a tradition of very clever and hard-working people who have been to university going back centuries. Our story at University of South Wales goes back to the early days of the Industrial Revolution, when some far-sighted leaders of business and their professions created small, specialist institutions of higher education to educate the brightest minds of the younger generation. They would be proud to see you now. They would see that their small colleges have grown into a major international university that adds value to our society, to our economy, and most fundamentally, to the lives of bright young people like yourselves. You're part of a vigorous academic community of all nations and beliefs. The graduates who have gone before you are already making their mark. Whether they studied the arts or business, humanities or sciences across Britain and in countries around the world, there are graduates of your USW managing businesses and developing their professions. They are authors, artists, poets, engineering directors, business people, doctors and nurses. Some of them have reached the gold standard, the blue ribbon and literally the Oscar statue of their professions. They all have something in common that goes beyond their success in work. They know that universities are not simply a generator of wealth or a link in an economic chain. They know, as we do, that having a degree has a deeper function. Graduates like you have developed the healthy skepticism and flexibility of thought that we hone through a university education. You have challenges, but you also have unparalleled opportunities to make a difference. You have at your fingertips the ability to access every part of human knowledge ever and communicate instantly with people around the globe. And more than that, every one of you has talent, every one of you has intellect, and every one of you has commitment and the capacity for hard work, and now you have the certificate to prove it. So while you're thinking about everything going on today, perhaps as you worry about walking over the stage or taking selfies outside in these strange robes, I want to open this ceremony by telling you 3 things we'd like you to remember. Firstly, you deserve to be here today. Secondly, your hard work is a credit to you. And thirdly, we're all very proud of what you've achieved. Thank you and well done.
Gadewch iddo fod yn hysbys i aelodau Brifysgol ac i bawb sydd yma'n bresennol y cynhylliad o Brifysgol De Cymru ar y campws hwn ar yr 11 o Orffennaf 2018. Heddiw, anrydeddwn ysgolheigion sydd wedi profi drwy eu deallusrwydd a'i hymdrech ysgolegaidd eu bod yn gymwys i gael ei derbyn ar gyfer graddau a chymwysterau Prifysgol. Drwy anrydeddu eu cyrraeddiad, gadewch i'r rheini sydd yma'n bresennol cydnabod eu ymrwymiad a dathlu eu llwyddiant. Bydd soddon ein gobeithion a'n disgwyliadau ynddynt gan obeithio y byddent yn rhoi eu talent a'i disg ger bron eu proffesiwn a'n cymuned. Hyderon y byddant yn cyfrannu at dyfodol ein cymdeithas gyda anrydedd a chlod.
Let it be known by members of this university and all here present that a congregation of the University of South Wales is held on this campus on the 11th day of July 2018. Today, we honour scholars who have demonstrated through their intellect and scholarly effort that they are qualified to be admitted to the degrees and qualifications of this university. In honouring their achievement, let all here present recognise their dedication and celebrate their success. We invest in them our expectations.
work out the subject.
Pro-Chancellor, I present the congregation the faculty of business and society candidates that have been awarded the Master of Business Administration UNICAP. Sadiska Devi Uljedaher. Juma Al-Mohanadi. Yab Hussein Jahadi. Mamoun Al-Kabir. Ifat Nur. The Master of Laws in Law, Rebecca Green. The Master of Science in Accounting, Mohammed Forat Ibrahim. Thaya Ahmad Mahmood Adas. Huan Meng. Chakwuka Magnus Ugwu. The Master of Science in Forensic Audit and Accounting, Fadrina Noadreen Binti Roslan. Anna Peter Zachariah. The Master of Science in International Business and Enterprise, Sebastian Albez. Mitchell Bibi. Francisca Hamal. Olani Pecan o Sandina. Yules Hervé Pindi. Madasiro Sulemana. The Master of Science in International Logistics and Supply Chain Management, Serkan Kargin. Livingstone. Christina Moiwo. Carol Zipper. The Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supply Chain Prize for Best Overall MSc International Logistics and Supply Chain Management student goes to Elias Welbeck. Lei Zhu. The Master of Science in Strategic Procurement Management, Hannah Evans. Aaron Keenan. Peter Lendrum. Gareth Richards. Wendy Thorne. Sinanu Tisigata. The Integrated Master of Law in Legal Practice. The Berry Smith Prize for Best Performing M-Law Legal Practice Student, Shelley Evans O'Shea. Molly Elizabeth Jones. Abby Lee Rees. Gemma Louise Rocky. Benjamin Rogers. Jessica Claire Wicks. The Bachelor of Arts in Accounting and Finance, Ibru Agan. Janatul Ashrafi. Scarlett Rose Atkins. Eleanor Bianchi. The Association of Chartered Certified Accountants Wales Prize for Best Performing BA Accounting and Finance Student, and the OSTC Wales Limited Prize for Outstanding Performance in Theory and Practice of Securities Trading, both go to Charlotte Louise Carver. Kerry Coles. Leon Marcel Coles. Mark Rhys Davis. Ali Risa Sanda. Iman Iswani Irwan. Tatiana Farner. Wesley David Gibbons. Giovanni Harnad Ias. Jack Howells. Mohammed Imad. Moin al-Islam. Krunthap and Jayabalak Andran. Yasmin Lee Jones. Richard Jones. Mohammed Danish Khan. Katie Lloyd. Marcus Mayer. Mohammed Farzwan bin Mohammed Faisal. Osman Mohammed. Dilwar Mohit. Andreas Otto Nickman. Henning Paul. Florian Tobias Peikel. Aaron Pring. Hassan Kayam. Jonathan Mark Richards. Maddie Roof. Giles Wood. Karen Medina Yumol. Winfrieda Zachariah. The Bachelor of Arts in Forensic Accounting, Honoraifi Akapona. Sophie Louise Buckeridge. Laura Fernandez Cond. Bradley Ford. Catherine Louise Griffiths. Rian Guy. Georgia Tracy Robertson Island. Corrine Coe. Maria Lyons. Greg William Mogford. Kelly O'Brien. Louisa Lillian Osborne. Sarah Rogers. Yasmin Summers. Stevie Lee Woodfield. The Bachelor of Arts in International Accounting and Finance, Work-Based Learning, Robin Dolt. Fabian Kessa. Timo Marcel Kademan. Lucas Mula. Manuel Vela. Philip Ren Weiss. Maximilian Sent.
Raddigion, gwestion, graduates, honoured guests, congregation. Please give a... we are now welcoming a musical interlude from students from the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama. Our National Conservatoire is part of the wider University of South Wales family. These talented performers will graduate with music degrees of the University of South Wales. And perfformio ar ein celfa ni heddiw mai, performing for us today, Indigo Brass Quartet, a byddant and chwarae, and playing, amongst other things, putting on the Ritz, Beatles for Four, and my personal favourite, the Pink Panther. Raddigion, gwestion, graduates, honoured guests, please give a warm welcome to Indigo Brass Quartet.
Hello and good morning. Can you hear me? Good news. We are Indigo Brass, and as you can see, we are a brass quartet from the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama in Cardiff. We're really happy to be here today performing for you. We started our mini programme today with Irving Berlin's Putting on the Ritz, and we'd now like to continue with a very famous bit of film music, The Pink Panther. Thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed that one. Just before we finish, I'd just like to say a massive congratulations to the students graduating on behalf of the group. 3 of us actually graduated last Friday, so we hope you have a really special day too. It might be a bit too early for a Jaeger bomb, but there's plenty of time for that later. We'd like to close our programme with a medley from perhaps the most famous band in the world, the Beatles. This is Beatles for 4.
The Bachelor of Arts in International Business Management, Work-Based Learning, Sebastian Benning. Andreas Fink. Emmanuel Fritz. Sven Jaskalowski-Tiestra. Julian Kuhlmann. Katarina Roth. Janina Adeo. Claudia Barsak. Johanna Marie Kudema. Anne-Marie Tony Rivera. The Bachelor of Arts in Logistics and Supply Chain Management, Adiola Olewankemi Ofalayan. Jamil Al-Kale. Roland Barrett. Gareth Ewan Fairclough. Michelle Karina Ferrin Milan. Ferdinand Griffiths. Alexander Josef Joachim Hartl. Robert Luke Howells. Teresa Coleman. Amy Louise Lewis. Angel Luzan. Joseph McCade. Moritz Meyer-Sud-Kocker. The Cardiff Council Prize for Best Dissertation by a BA Logistics and Supply Chain Management student, and the Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supply Prize for Most Improved BA Logistics and Supply Chain Management student, Jack O'Farrell. Abby Elizabeth Pocock. Monica Rakova. Andrew Michael Roberts. Sabrina Schaffler. Sarah Kristin Shelper. Jordan Thomas. The Bachelor of Laws in Law, Siddatu Bello Ahmed. Lakshmi Akhtar. Saeed Rashid Al-Kairin. Sarah Alvova. Abdulaziz Mohammed Al-Mansouri. Abdullah Ali Al-Mansouri. Azza Mohammed Al-Shanbara. Jade Anastasi. Laurie Andrews. Sabila Aslam. Lozi Badranessa. Abdullah Faisal Barzad. William Baird. Apologies for that. Uwaji Onera Uwajima Benson. Chloe Jessica Bevan. Asan Juma Bua Jalof. Dominique Chambers. Louis Albert Chichon. Zach Chowdhury. Zoe Digby. White Chibuki Ekabandu. Hatim El Ghadi. Elizabeth Frankia. Zara Harvard. Joanna Emily Hitchens. Pavel Holmka. Aftab Hussain. Casey James. Charmaine James. Connor Lloyd Johnson. Alex Jones. Salma Khan. Saida Natissa Karman. Gabrielle Lewis. Beth and Marie Locke. Thavisha Denithi Lorjo Orachki. Jose Maria Lopez Pardo Gonzalez Tejero. Marta Lurigados Lopez. Corey J. Lyons. Lucy Matthews. Rhea Louise Morgan. Emma Michelle Rawson. Kelsey Reardon. Stephanie Dawn Louise Sanderson. Kismet Sarika. The Barry Smith Prize for Best Performance by an LLB Accelerated Route student, Richard Seymour. The Robert Council Prize for Outstanding Performance in Legal History by an LLB Law student, Carl Shortman. Camille Stopper. Emily Thorne. The Hugh James Prize for Best Performing LLB Student and the Ivor Griffiths Memorial Award for Outstanding Performance in Consumer and Commercial Law goes to Shannon Georgina Wheeler. James Williams. Burak Yel Dairim. Lulu Zachariah. The Bachelor of Laws in Law with Criminology and Criminal Justice, Bethan Day. Kaylee Evans. Megan Eloise Godwin. Chloe Bernadette Keepings. Jonathan Lloyd Williams. Palmer Persay. The Gordon Dad's Prize for Best Performance by an LLB Law with Criminal Justice student goes to Natalia Protasevich. Naheen Rahman. The Bachelor of Laws in Legal Practice Exempting. The School of Law, Accounting and Finance Prize for Best Performing Cert HE Law student goes to Amy Collinson. Danielle Marie Crowther. Rhiannon May Davis. Kari Jane Evans. Abby Jane Garland. Amber Gillard. Maria Henson. The Capital Law Prize for Best Performance by an LLB Legal Practice student, Nina Holmes. Abigail Olsen. Mikael Piotr Opala. Lucy Rose Phillips. The Conveyancing Direct Prize for the Best Performing Foundation Degree in Paralegal Studies student Nicole Spencer-White. Lauren Wolfe. Anita Zelinska. The Bachelor of Science in Banking, Finance and Investment, Nahia Marwan Hasiba. Jian Lee. The Ernst & Young Prize for Best Performance by a BSc Banking, Finance and Investment student goes to Wendong Lim. Jinsin Shi. The Certificate of Higher Education and Legal Studies, Coleg Gwent Newport, Hannah Adams. Bethany Amos Jenkins. Nadine Brown. Tamara Milinkovic. The Master of Laws in International Commercial Law, Laith Majid Salmami Ambashane. The Master of Laws in International Commercial Laws, Misfa Al-Khatani. The Bachelor of Arts in International Business Management, Martin Neri. The Bachelor of Laws in Law, Akuchubuka Victor Zimor. The Bachelor of Laws in Law, Shalina Begum. The Bachelor of Laws in Law, Mohammed Mubi Salahi. Pro-Chancellor, that concludes the awards for the Faculty of Business and Society.
Right. Congregation, colleagues, friends and guests. And now I'm the first person to call you graduates. Today has contained moments of great formal academic ceremony, and for all of you in the audience, a moment of pride. I've been where you are as my children graduated also. On this platform, we've shared your pride and your tears as they crossed the stage. They did it. But so many of them didn't do it alone. You supported them in so many ways. You consoled them when they were down. You lifted them up as they continued to try. You guided them, and you were there for them. We'd like to say thank you, and I think you all deserve a round of applause. For us on the stage, it is the highlight of the university year. There are 3,000 staff at this great university. They have taught, mentored, fed, supported, counselled, assisted, reminded, and encouraged these graduates, sometimes cracking the whip as well. When a professor stands in front of you and lectures or leads a seminar, that person is also supported by technicians, administrators, support staff, counsellors, sports ground team, and the Students' Union. Seeing your success is why we all do it. But I want to give you the chance to clap and thank everyone who has worked so hard to enable you to achieve your potential today. Graduates, most of all, it's a celebration for you. Today is more than a public recognition of your hard work. It's more than a chance to put on rather old-fashioned robes and pair them with some truly fabulous shoes. Today is the moment that we as an academic community say that you are one of us, that you share our values, and that you are going next to take these values out into the world. We are celebrating today the highest form of human achievement, the power to think and to challenge. That is what a university is. You've learned specific skills in your professional discipline. We know from personal experience that the higher education this university provides is valued tremendously by your future employers. And the university's success in fitting its students for the world of work is a source of justified pride. But more than that, you've learned how to distinguish between real fact and the tangled mess of propaganda that swirls around us in this overpopulated information age. You've developed the ability to say, really? And how so? As an academic community of every faith, nation, and background, our deepest function is universal. It is not confined to the subject our students study or what they do next in the world of work. Our role as a university lies fundamentally in educating citizens who will ask constructively critical questions in public life. That means helping other people to see what critical argument looks like, to see what genuine thinking is, and to explore great issues in an atmosphere of respect and positive expectation. These are the timeless values of a university itself, and we hope they are now your values too, as scholars and graduates of our university. The banner above the headline at the top of every edition of the Washington Post newspaper says this: democracy dies in darkness. So this is my task for you when you walk out of this hall. The Romans said that the mind was not a vessel to be filled, but a lamp to be lit. So make sure you keep your intellect bright. After today, keep illuminating the world around you. Shine the spotlight of skeptical inquiry when somebody says, we've always done it like this. Be focused like a laser when you ask, why not, when you're told that something is impossible. Make sure that as an educated citizen, a graduate in your subject, and now an alumnus of the University of South Wales, that you're somebody who contributes an intellectual light to whatever decisions are being made around you. You see, the most important bit of impact any university can have is to help people to become intelligent citizens. Now you are, in a very real sense, ambassadors, both for the University of Wales and for what we are trying to achieve. Today, you move from being our students to being our alumni, but you remain part of our university with its shared commitment to the transformation of lives through knowledge and education. We trust that your time at USW will have broadened your horizons, opened up pathways to exciting opportunities in your career, and imbued you both with a spirit and a desire for lifelong learning. We now wish you good luck in your future endeavours. We rejoice in your success. You've earned this. So very well done and good luck. Pob Hoyle. I now declare this degree congregation of the University of South Wales closed and invite you all to stand for our national anthem.